Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope everybody's doing good today. Happy Monday. It is a lot going on. I don't feel the best today, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. But if you guys do not know, Selena Gomez is currently trending #1 on Twitter, and people are dragging her for the filth right now. Some people are trying to support her, but the majority of the people I'm seeing are going in on her. And the reason why she's getting currently dragged is because she got on social media and she broke down crying about, what's going on with ICE and the whole immigration situation and people getting deported. As we all know, Selena Gomez is of Mexican-American descent. Both of her grandparents are full-blooded Mexican, and I think they came over illegally and things like that. So this is something that's very near and dear to her heart. So she took to social media and she said the following: "I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children, I don't understand. I wish I could do something." So y'all go ahead and check out this video.
I just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. They don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
All right, so you guys just saw that. On top of the video, she also posted the Mexican flag in her story. And so people started dragging her and going in on her. And so then she ended up taking down the video and she ended up writing, "Apparently, it's not okay to show empathy for people." So that is what she wrote on social media. So I'm going to read to you guys a few comments from Twitter. One person says, "Selena Gomez net worth is $1 billion. She took to IG to film herself crying for illegal Mexican immigrants. She should move them into her home and pay for their attorneys and help them become legal American citizens. Tiny violin." Somebody else says, "How can people be mad at somebody with Mexican heritage being heartbroken by how the U.S. treats Latinos? That's literally her family." Then this person writes, "Selena is American. Her mom is American. Her Mexican father abandoned them. She went from living in a small Texas home to a $5 million palace in LA. She's a billionaire because of America, yet she does not consider us her people. We are over ungrateful woke victim brain rot." So as you see, people were not here for it. People were dragging her on social media. Another person says, "Selena Gomez is a billionaire who's surrounded by security, has zero idea of how dangerous this country has become due to illegal immigration, doesn't care enough about American women or children to know that we've been getting arred and murdered at the hands of her people." Another user says, "Selena Gomez's Mexican grandparents crossed the border illegally. After many years, they were granted citizenship. Then you have people on here wondering why this issue is so close to her heart." So like I said, as you see, a lot of people are very upset. They're dragging her. Some people are defending her. Now, on top of the other stuff that's going on with the raids, a lot of people are talking about the emptiness that's going on all over America. They're saying factories are empty, parking lots where people would park to go work are empty, Home Depot, Walmart. So a lot of people are posting videos from their Home Depots and Walmarts and places that are usually heavily, populated by immigrants and stuff like that, especially Latinos, and right now they're empty. People are scared. People are staying in the house. The raids are continuing. Dr. Phil is even getting involved in some of the raids. The new border czar had a response to Selena Gomez. So I'm going to play you guys his response as well, and also show you guys these videos that people are posting on TikTok and on Twitter showing the emptiness and what's going on right now in America. Y'all go ahead and check this out.
Don't know if you've had a chance to see a video that has been going viral over the past hour or so. We're still working to clear it and show it. In fact, The Hollywood celebrity who posted it has now deleted it, I think because probably she faced a lot of backlash for it, noting even the New York Times and Fox News polls show that a majority of American respondents are in favor of deportations of criminals and gang members. She posted a video sobbing. She was crying in it. She said, "All my people are getting attacked," with the picture of a Mexican flag. Again, she has now taken that down. But what do you say to those who are out there saying that these are everyday people, these are families that are being attacked and dragged out of their homes? How do you respond to that?
I don't think we arrested any families. We've arrested public safety threats and national security threats, bottom line. And look, President Trump won the election on this one issue, securing our border and saving lives. What happened on our southern border last 4 years is the biggest national security threat this country's seen, at least in my lifetime, because we got over 2 million known gotaways. We got a 600% increase in sex trafficking. We got a record number of terrorists crossing the border on the terrorist watch list. We have 250,000 Americans dying from fentanyl coming across the open border. We're going to do this job, and we're going to enforce the laws of this country. If they don't like it, then go to Congress and change the law. We're going to do this operational apology. We're going to make our community safer. We're going to save. Once we lock that border on continuous operation, you're going to see fentanyl deaths decrease, illegal alien crime decrease, sex trafficking decrease. It's just all for the good of this nation, and we're going to keep going. No apologies. We're moving forward.
All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do.
Selena Gomez, and she's crying about all the people that are being deported back to the countries to which they came, who were in this country initially illegally. I don't know what to do. Well, what you could have done was encourage those people to get their citizenship before this happened. Crying about the children. The children? What children? You mean the 80,000 children that ICE had found that were disappeared from the border? I don't think I need to get into the conditions to which those children were found, do I? Or what those children were used for? I am so sorry that your friends didn't care about their kids enough to put getting their citizenship taken care of at the top of their priority list. To go to show you just how out of touch with reality some of these people are. Why even make this video? Why even put it out on the internet? I just watched one video of somebody who was rounded up by ICE and getting sent back to Colombia who had a rap sheet longer than my arm. Do I need to go through what was on that rap sheet? You probably wouldn't like it considering you were part of the Me Too movement. What are you even trying to do here? You can't do anything. This is what we voted for. We voted to get these people out of our country so that we could feel safe again. There is a reason, Selena Gomez, that a lot of these countries do not want these people back. Do you think we want them here? We can't afford to keep them here. We can't afford to feed the kids that we already have. If you are in this country illegally and you have been in this country illegally for many, many years and you are now facing down the barrel of deportation, you have nobody to blame but yourself. You had 4 years under the Biden administration to get your citizenship under control. How you could even put your kids in that position is beyond me. That would be at the absolute top of my priority list. I got news for Selena Gomez. Trump didn't do this. We did this. This was us. And if you have a problem with it, you could talk to half the country because this is what we voted for. We want our borders closed and we want our Lake and Rileys of the world to be safe again. Is that so much to ask? We want children to stop being brought over to this country by coyotes. Is that so much? Like, what is it going to take? What is it going to take for you to want to protect the kids that are missing? What about those kids? But we don't want to talk about that, do we? You don't get paid to talk about that, do you?
I'm here with Tom Holland. We just landed in Arizona. We're headed to the border. We're going to talk to the guys and find out what's going on for real. 47 days out from inauguration. We're not with Joe Biden. What do you think we're going to see? We're going to see exactly what this administration is going to institute. Today, he says the community safety is pretty good. Some brave men and women down here working hard, so we're going to hear what they have.
Deportations taking place right now are doing two major things. One, it's healing and fixing the country. But two, it's exposing American corporations. There are hundreds of videos circulating around the internet right now of major American corporations completely empty with no workforce present. Walmart, for example, there are videos of Walmarts around America and Home Depots completely empty with no workforce present. This tells us two alarming things. One, there were more illegals in this country than we ever realized. And two, these major corporations chose to hire illegals over American workers.
Last week, we reported on an operation involving immigration agents down in Kern County. Now, the California Farm Bureau says migrant farm workers aren't showing up for work, and that could threaten our upcoming citrus prices.
It's the peak of the citrus harvest season in Kern County right now, but the industry is taking a hit after immigration agents conducted several operations last week targeting undocumented immigrants with criminal records. The California Farm Bureau reports that the action made some ag workers too afraid to show up for work, bringing the area's citrus harvest to a virtual halt. The Monterey County Farm Bureau says it is keeping a close eye on the developments in the Central Valley. Harvest season in the Salinas Valley begins in late April. The Farm Bureau says just the threat of deportations could be enough to deter many of the 55,000 migrant workers the valley needs to operate during harvest season. The Farm Bureau says that could lead to higher food prices. The Farm Bureau joined Monterey County leaders on Wednesday to pledge to do what they can to protect workers and their families.
Hey guys, so if y'all think that the people are fear-mongering about food and our communities running out of food and there being a big balloon and there being economic problems, this is in Central Illinois. This factory, which is next door to my home, is the Bimbo Bakery factory. And next door to it is 2 more factories. And then across the street is another factory. This parking lot should be full. This factory runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is 5:30.
And that exhaust there is just ventilation.
That's just the ventilation. This would typically
there should
be full.
There should be a huge smoke column somewhere right around here going that way with the production oven.
And if you look at that parking lot, it is empty. This is shift change. It is the middle of shift change. And the entrance to the parking lot is right there. And this is our only street in and out of town to get over there. And as you can see, there are no cars. So this is our bakery, Bimbo Bakery. They make things like the English muffins. So expect there to be a fucking problem when it comes down to our food in the next upcoming months. Hey guys, just a heads up that if you live in Portland or the surrounding area, a very credible source just told me that there are ICE raids that are happening at the Wincos as well as some Home Depots. One example was they were spotted at Mall 205 Home Depot and the Washington County Wincos. So if you know anybody that is an immigrant and needs to stay safe, please share this message. Please let them know. Do anything you can to protect them. Let them know their rights if they don't already know them. And not to mention, if you are an ally, you are going to yell, La migra, La migra. And that'll help too. So stay safe out there. You know, just as a child of an immigrant father, this hits close to home. So I just want to make sure that everybody stays safe. And we don't keep seeing people leave this country.
But I've never seen ICE here before. In fact, I've never seen ICE, but there they are, Homeland Security. Don't know exactly where they are, what they're doing. I think they're actually in Home Depot. Maybe they're looking to see if everyone in Home Depot is legal. I don't know. The illegal workers, well, day workers, I'm not going to call them illegals. The day workers here, there don't seem to be too many of them around right this second. But yeah, it's real and it's happening, in case anyone's wondering.
My Haitian brothers and sisters, if you live in the U.S. and you speak English, please take the time to watch the news, know what's going on, and educate your peoples, man. Please do that. But the way everything is going now, man, I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my people. I don't want none of my people to get deported, especially the ones that sacrificed their life. I'm talking about the ones that walked for days to make it to the U.S., man. They walk from Chile to Mexico, and they made it here. These people, they sacrificed their life to make it to the U.S., man. It's best that we know what's going on instead of not knowing what's going on. And please share this video to everybody you know. That way they know what's going on.
Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen.
Federal agents spotted entering homes in East Boston on Wednesday. are cameras capturing one man being taken into custody.
É muito triste.
Neighbors and the heavily migrant community surprised and saddened to see it go down. The operations happening amid heightened alert for mass roundups and deportations promised by President Donald Trump. Immigration and Customs Enforcement announcing Tuesday it was rescinding a Biden-era policy of avoiding so-called sensitive areas, including schools and churches.
It is horrifying, and that is the point.
Hannah Hafter at Episcopal City Mission says the network of churches sheltering families of mixed immigration statuses makes them a target for ICE and won't be complying with them unless they have a signed warrant.
Just because they aren't respecting churches as safe spaces doesn't mean that the people in the churches are not going to treat it as a safe and secure space.
Worcester Public Schools is similarly not cooperating with ICE without proper authority, reassuring families, saying in a letter, principals and school-based staff have received detailed guidance on protecting students' rights, responding to ICE interactions, and supporting students whose parents or guardians may be detained during the school day. Meanwhile, the school's transportation department ordered its bus drivers not to let any students off the bus if they see any agents at bus stops.
Those are the places that people who have criminal intents go to hide.
Former Bristol County Sheriff and Massachusetts Trump campaign chair Thomas Hodgson says he will be helping ICE to make it easier for the raids to happen.
We don't need any groups or organizations attempting to create this environment where it makes it harder for law enforcement to keep our communities safe.
We have some major breaking news right now. It looks as though mass deportation raids in the city of Los Angeles have officially begun, according to the latest reporting from the New York Post. Now, I'm waiting to get confirmation from elsewhere, but this wouldn't be surprising. According to the Post's latest reporting, early pre-dawn raids began today in the city of Los Angeles, targeting areas that were not impacted by the fires. A number of migrants are being housed in ICE detention facilities throughout California, or at least in Southern California, according to the Post reporting. The Post is saying that deportation raids along the West Coast are expected to last for 7 days, potentially longer. I mean, we knew mass deportations were coming. We knew that Los Angeles was on the target cities list. So assuming this is true, it's not surprising. But I'm making this video as a heads up to those in California, to those in Los Angeles, to be aware, to be mindful. Go to ACLU's website to get more information if this impacts you or a loved one or a friend. And as always, comment below your thoughts, spread the word, and follow along to stay up to date on all the news you need to know about. Once we have confirmation or more news, I'll provide it to you.
So at first, ICE was just going in schools and stuff, you know, taking people, no warrants, nothing, just doing what they want to do, basically. Like, now they have warrants and they're going in. And it's crazy because I just seen a post saying that 3 homeless shelters in New York City was just raided by ICE. But this time when they came in to get them, they had a warrant, so they couldn't deny them coming in. Just want to warn y'all. Make sure y'all share this post, repost, whatever the case may be. But like, as of like going forward, they are starting to obtain warrants to enter the premises. They don't have to just barge in. You don't have an argument that, oh, you don't have a warrant to come in here, you can't do that. They do now.
Frankie, what's going on, pal? I'm at the yard, and nobody's here. Nobody came in. Yeah, these guys are really fucking shaking up over here. All the excavators are shutting off right now. Yeah, no one's turning them on because, yeah, no one's here. I don't know if you realize this, but everybody here was undocumented. To be honest with you, I was thinking about it, and if you want me to continue working, I'm going to need a raise. I'm looking for $200 an hour. It is what it is, Frankie. You want me to operate the fucking machine? This is what it costs.
All right, so you guys just saw all those videos. You know, we are definitely in scary times. The country is definitely becoming more and more divisive, especially over this issue. But I leave the conversation up to you guys, tea sippers. I want to know your opinions. How do you guys feel about Selena Gomez breaking down and crying about the situation? Do you agree with her that this is heartbreaking? She's half Mexican. Or do you feel like, nope, I don't agree, she's wrong? Also, how do you guys feel about, you know, all these empty Home Depots and Walmarts and farms? Do you think that this is going to have a trickle-down effect, you know, on everybody here? Because if there's nobody there picking the fruits and getting the eggs and, you know, stocking the shelves, things are definitely going to go up in price. Do you feel like Americans will be willing to go out into these fields and pick the fruit and gather the eggs and things like that? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Leave a comment down below. Feel free to share the video. Most importantly, make sure you still subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.